Now, you guys know I'm currently not the biggest fan of Boris Johnson's policies or leadership, but at the same time, I do have a problem with the left-wing mainstream media, the likes of the BBC and your Skies and everybody else, either doing a witch hunt or trying to basically be inaccurately biased against anybody, including the Prime Minister. Yesterday was all about people booing Boris Johnson, apparently. Outside St. Paul's Cathedral, he was there with Carrie Johnson, with the royal family, and everything, the whole day, news story was, because it was a slow news day, everything was about the fact that Boris and Carrie got booed. Now, of course they got booed, but how much did they get booed? And it depends on who's reporting it and why. This is a clip from the BBC when they showed Boris being booed and the way they reported it, because they basically implied that everybody's here to boo him. And I'm going to show you the truth, some facts.
The Prime Minister just arriving with his wife.
It's quite booing in the crowd there.
Well, and you can hear it. There is really quite a lot of booing, actually.
Wow.
A substantial amount.
Didn't see that coming.
Oh no, didn't see that coming. A lot of booing. Well, of course, there were a lot of people who were booing, but even in that clip, you could actually hear the mixture of some people cheering and booing, clapping and whistling, and some people just being confused. Some American tourists saying, "Who's that blonde guy walking around?" So there's something about being objective that even Sky News and Kay Burley did it better than the BBC. I feel just weird to actually say and admit for the first time that I'm actually defending Sky News. Watch the clip from Sky, because it's from a different angle, and also pay attention to the way Kay Burley reports it in a very balanced way.
There you go. Prime Minister. I'm just going to pause to hear the crowd.
Isn't it interesting that we could hear more clapping and cheering and whistling? Well, that what people were doing. So many confused American tourists there. I should stop talking about Americans being confused. That's a joke. That could be anybody. Could be Koreans. Could be Japanese. Could be people from... No, let's stop there. So the problem here that we have is that nobody is being honest with media reporting in this country anymore. And there is one thing to actually admit, that there were a lot of people who were booing. There were also a lot of people who were cheering. I'm not even trying to defend Boris Johnson saying he's the best Prime Minister, just trying to be factual. Now, there were also a lot of people saying that it's very telling that people who were there booed Boris Johnson, because they imply that every single person there who were there for Platinum Jubilee are conservative, Brexity, monarchist, right-wing Borisites. Everyone's the same. Yeah, sure. If that's the case, then we have some evidence for you guys. You do realize Platinum Jubilee, for example, any Jubilee, attracts a lot of tourists. A lot of Americans, French, Canadians, everybody, right? We also actually genuinely have some people who are monarchists who are not conservative, who are not Brexiteers. I'm not really sure what's happened there, but it does exist. They do exist. Now, let's talk about one example. This is Clement Jacquemin, who's French, and he was interviewed. He went there to boo Boris Johnson. So he's not that conservative Brexiteer monarchist. He's a French Ramona. Watch this.
Why I did this, because I think the man has only been lying to the British public for the last 5 years, and him being here when we're remembering our Queen is inappropriate. Should have stayed home, made himself forgotten, and let the British public enjoy these days.
Okay, maybe you guys could have actually let the British public to enjoy the day instead of making everything about politics. Now, I'm sick and tired of Boris right now when it comes to his policies, and we have to talk about how to get rid of him or force him to become conservative somehow. But at the same time, I don't like this narrative that, for example, the BBC is reporting that 100% of people there were booing Boris. I also don't like the way it was reported that 100% of people there were conservative Brexiteers. The people who supported Boris Johnson, and now everybody wants to kill him. Everything is based on a lie. They all sit on a throne of lies. Now, this is the whole point of it is to actually expose the mainstream media, and I just find it really weird that one of the videos that I'm doing, which is about exposing the mainstream media, I'm actually defending Sky News and Kay Burley. I don't know how I feel about this. Let me know in the comment section. I'm going to come back with more updates on my TC, and we are the media.